girl, I'm gonna need you to tone it down just a little bit because you're being a little extra right now. I have had way too much caffeine today, so like I'm just, my brain, it's like mice are running around in there, scatterbrained. It's a shit show up in there. Always is. Anyways, oh my god, I haven't even done an intro yet. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another Flashback Friday video. Today we're using the JACLYN Hill and Morphe Armed and Gorgeous palette, as you saw by the title, thumbnail, and everything that made you click on this video. Okay. So today we're gonna be, oh my god. I keep trying to say recreating. I'm not recreating anything. This is my look. I mean, I'm sure someone's done it before, but like, this is me. You did this, Allie. You did this. Oh my god. So today we're gonna be creating this nice, simple, soft halo eye. Very pretty, very cute. Let's go ahead and just jump into it. Alright, so I'm sure as you guys saw by the title and the thumbnail and all of that, we are taking the Morphe JACLYN Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette right here. If I could get my life together real quick, hold on. This palette right here, I love how other beauty gurus, like, they just like present it so nicely and I'm like falling and fumbling, and it's fine, we're fine. Everything is great over here. So we are going to be using this palette. This palette is about 2.5 years old, I want to say. I remember reviewing this palette when I first started my channel, like a long time ago. Same thing with like the Bling Boss palette and the Dark Magic palette. I don't think I did a Flashback Friday using the Dark Magic palette yet though. But anyways, we are going to be using the Armed and Gorgeous palette right here. Back when I reviewed this palette a couple years ago, I did use the green shades. I remember using Coin right there. Oh, so beautiful. I used to be obsessed with this palette just for that shade right there. But today I want to do like a little soft halo eye, like not an extreme halo eye, but like a soft halo eye. That's my vision. And I want to use like the oranges and yellows in here. So that's what we're going to do today. We will see what happens on my eyeball. Sometimes I say soft and then it's not soft. So let's just find out. I need to clean my brushes so badly, like they're all so dirty. I'm gonna try to use the cleanest of the bunch, or at least the ones with similar colors to these colors. Anyways, taking this big old fluffy brush, this is the Morphe and JACLYN Hill JH30 brush. I'm gonna start with Access, this really pretty yellow shade. And I'll put that in my crease in circular windshield wiper motions. I don't want to make my eye too elongated. Like usually I will follow my eye shape, and I do have more like almond shape eyes. But since I am doing a halo eye, I'm going to keep this pretty circular on my crease. And I just want this shade in here as like a nice transition shade to help everything blend better later on. I'm like trying to stop myself from like going this way because I'm so used to winging my shadow out a little bit. It's like hard to not follow your natural eye shape, you know? I love that these palettes have a mirror in them. Like that is the best thing about these little JACLYN Hill palettes, is the fact that there is a mirror and I can actually see what I'm doing on my eyeball. I know you guys can't see my filling table, but like I just have one big mirror here and it's kind of far away. So it's either I have to bring a mirror really close up so you guys can see what I'm doing on camera, or I have to like bend over but like still be in frame. And it's very, very annoying. So I love that these have a nice little mirror and I can still do my eyeshadow on camera. So I can still do my eyeshadow and be comfortable and you guys can see what I'm doing on camera. It's magnificent. Okay, I want to start making that halo shape. So I'm going to take a little flat packing brush and grab the shade Agent right there. It's like a nice orange color. Like I said, I want to keep using like the yellows and the warm tones. I'm going to pack that shade on the outer and inner corner of my lid and blend it up into that yellow shade Access, but leaving the middle of my lid area blank. And I'm not going to put this color in the center of my crease. I'm going to just bring it up against Access on the outer edges. And inner edges, I guess? I don't know. I remember when these palettes first launched years ago, they got a lot of bad rep. And I will say, they did deserve it, you know? But I personally like these palettes. I got like good ones, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what happened with these palettes. I just do remember a lot of people weren't happy with the quality of theirs. Mine never really gave me that much issues. I know my Dark Magic palette isn't the best quality-wise, but the Armed and Gorgeous one and the Bling Boss one I have, they're not too shabby, especially for the $15 price point, you know? Like, it could be worse. All that drama seems like it was so long ago, but it really wasn't. I'm going back with the fluffy brush and blending everything together. So taking an even smaller flat packing brush, I'm now going to grab Smooth Criminal. It's like a dark brown with like a hint of red undertone to it. It's really pretty. And I'm also putting this in the inner and outer corner on my lid, but I'm gonna deepen everything up with this. I'm not gonna apply like too much. I'm just gonna lightly apply it to add some depth. What are words, honestly? Okay, I'm liking the way this is turning out so far. I was a little nervous in my head about it, not gonna lie, because I'm like, ooh, what if I can't pull it together? But it's messy, but it's coming together. Going back over Smooth Criminal with that orange agent shade just to blend everything together. Taking that same brush, I'm now gonna grab our darkest shade, Prowl. It's like a dark brown, but it's not like too dark. That's why I like using this palette for soft looks. Pretty easy because the colors in here aren't that dark. Like there's not like a super dark chocolatey brown, there's not a super dark black or anything like that. Like that dark green and that dark brown are the darkest colors in here. So this is a very like light, natural, really good summertime palette, honestly. Summer and fall is what I think of when I think of this palette. Okay, loving it. Okay, this is exactly what I envisioned in my head. Soft, but still like a halo eye, you know? Okay, yes, I'm loving it. Now I'm gonna pick up the shade Guilt Trip on my finger. It's like a really pretty like sunflower golden yellow shade. And I'm using my finger because I just feel like it's gonna work the best, and I am too lazy to grab a brush. But I'm just gonna pack that all over the center of my entire lid and crease area. Okay, and now I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush once again and just gently go over my edges and my crease. Gently. Going back in with Agent Orange and just blending my lid together. Okay, I do want to take a little flat packing brush for shimmer and re-intensify that Guilt Trip color. Just on my lid though, I wanted to just blend that shimmer all over the center of my whole eye area, and I really want to pack it on in just the center of my lid right above my lash line. That area right there. Boom. Okay, so that is it for the top lid. Very soft, very subtle, little halo eye, you know, it's cutesy. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes and foundation base off camera because it's the same old, nothing new. I'm just gonna use some Amazon lashes and then my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, e.l.f. concealer, and some setting powder, and I will be right back. And I will link all that down below if you are curious and if you're new here, but that's like the same routine I do all the time. So I'll be right back. All right, lashes on, base makeup on. I will link everything down below. I promise I will eventually do it if I don't already have it done. Let's go ahead and finish off this face. So obviously our eyes are very warm tone. We got oranges and yellows going on here. So I want to make sure my face makeup is warm tone as well to match the vibes. So I'm going to take my Flower Beauty Heat Wave bronzer. Yes, it's broken. If you're not new here, you know. I can't keep my bronzers intact. For some reason, all of my bronzers are broken, like the lids are just completely torn off. None of my other products are like that though. My highlighters and blushes, all intact, all good. But my bronzers, I'm just rough with them, I guess. I don't know. But I'm gonna take fluffy brush and dive in there. And I'll bronze my cheeks, forehead, jawline, nose, you know, the huge. I want to ask y'all something, and please let me know down below because I'm very curious to hear everyone's thoughts on it, because honestly I just don't know how I feel. So obviously today we're using the Morphe and JACLYN Hill palette. So I want to talk about JACLYN Hill for like a little bit, and this is not me being hateful, shady, anything. I just genuinely want to know how you guys feel about her. Like, how do y'all feel about JACLYN Hill? Because she used to be such a big deal, and not that she is not still a big deal. She has like millions of subscribers and followers. She is still a very big deal. I didn't mean it like that. I just mean like before all of her scandals and all that, like everyone worshipped her. I feel like everyone loved JACLYN Hill. She could do no wrong. And then, you know, some things happened. Some things I feel like she got shit for and she didn't deserve to get shit for. Other things she definitely, like, you know, needed to be held accountable, like her lipsticks and the Boldt palette and things like that. She definitely needed to be held accountable for those, especially the lipsticks because it is her own brand. But the Boldt palette, I feel like that's more Morphe's fault than it is her fault, but whatever. I just want to know how we feel about JACLYN Hill. Like, do we all forgive her? Do we not forgive her? She's still like a scandalous thing to talk about, or like is liking her scandalous? Like, I just want to know how everyone feels about her, because I personally was a really big fan back in the day, and then all these shady things kept coming out about her. She kept doing people really dirty and wrong, and I took a break from JACLYN Hill. I was like, you know what? homegirl clearly is not in it for the right reasons right now. I think she was going through a lot. I mean, aren't we all? And yeah, I was just like, you know what? Kind of over JACLYN Hill at the moment. I feel like she took a long break off of social media for a while there. I don't really know. I wasn't paying attention for a long time, I'll be honest. I just feel like she took a break. I feel like she's been back for a while now, and she's been really good. She's been, you know, uploading more consistently on YouTube, and she hasn't been involved in any drama or scandals or anything like that. And I think she's kind of doing her own thing now, so I'm just like, do we all forgive her? Are we all still mad about her? Because I can't remember how long ago the lipstick situation was. I want to say it was like within the past year. It wasn't that long ago it all happened. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Like, I really want to know, like, do you guys forgive JACLYN Hill? Do you guys watch her still? Have you always watched her? Did you never stop? Like, I want to know, because I'm just curious, you know? I do want to take some translucent powder and just clean up my nose, because good lord, I applied way too much bronzer to my nose. Honestly, I kind of see everyone's sides when it comes to JACLYN Hill. Like, if you do forgive her and you want to watch her again, great. If you never stop watching her, you know, good for you, kudos. And if you know, choose to never watch her again, never support her because you maybe had a really bad experience with your lipsticks or the Boldt or everything, and you're just over all of her past lies and drama, understandable as well. I don't know, I want to hear everyone's thoughts, because I'm kind of feeling like I'm ready to forgive her a little bit. Like, I'm kind of over everything. I feel like she got a lot of shit over the years for things she did not deserve to get shit for. Like I said before, there were some things she needed to be held accountable for, but other things, I just think everyone was really hard on her for no reason when it came to really dumb things, you know? I don't know. And I think there's other influencers out there that we have forgiven for way worse things. And with JACLYN Hill, I feel like we just, like, give her so much shit all the time, and it's not really fair, you know? So I don't know. I just want to hear your guys' thoughts about that down below. I know I'm rambling about it, and it's not really relevant, but I'm just curious. For blush, I'm gonna take my Tarte Blush Bliss Holiday Palette. This is like an oldie too. I wanna say like 2015, 16, maybe 17, I don't know. Everything is a big blur in my life. All the years are just like one giant mush, and time isn't real, okay? But I am gonna take a mixture of Genuine and Graceful. I think I'm gonna mix those two together because I want like a peachy, corally blush, and I feel like I always use the same two blushes. I either use my Anastasia Peachy Love blush trio or my Alamar Cosmetics blush trio, and I'm just like, you know, Allie, you need to switch it up. But I still want to do a peachy blush. I just need to switch the products up so you guys don't get bored and stop watching me. And I'm going to apply my blush up here a bit more. I mentioned it in my last video, but TikTok has me now applying my blush like really high up because it's supposed to like change the shape of your face, supposed to make you look more snatched, younger. Not that I'm old and need to look younger, really. I'm, you know, still a baby, but I think it's really pretty. And I really like to layer that blush on, so just, you know, don't mind that. Interesting. I think it does kind of work placing your blush higher up. I don't know. I'm indecisive about it. I kind of do a whole YouTube video where I try out TikTok trends. Between the blush and the fox eyes and some other things I've seen on TikTok, I'm like, I need to try all those techniques out. I'm just scared to. I don't like change. It scares me a little bit. I don't like change when it comes to my like face, you know? I like change in like other aspects of my life, but when it comes to my face and what I'm comfortable with, making myself look good with, that scares me. Sorry, I just saw like an unblended spot in my eyeshadow. So I'm taking this fluffy brush and just fixing that. I know it's really random, but it was bothering me. I'm gonna let this bake, sit on my face for a minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my lower lashes. I kind of want to keep the halo vibe for my lower lash line as well, so let me think about how I'm gonna do that. Alright, taking a little fluffy pencil brush, I'm gonna grab that yellow shade Access and buff that from inner to outer corner on my lower lashes, because that's what I did in the crease. I'm basically taking the same methods and colors we did up top, but on my lower lash line. That's all I'm doing. I will explain it step for step, but... Okay, taking a smaller pencil brush, I'm now going to grab the shade Agent and put that just on my inner and outer corner, leaving the center blank. I feel bad because you guys cannot see what I'm doing. I cannot wait to save up money and get an actual camera, but they're so freaking expensive. Okay, same brush, I'm going to grab the shade Smooth Criminal, and again, inner outer corner. Not taking as much of this shade as I did Agent though. I actually don't want to use that super dark brown on my lower lash line because I feel like it'll just be too much. I really like the way this looks right now, but I do want to take a little brush like this and take Guilt Trip, that shimmer, and apply that to the center of my lower lash line, just so it has the same vibes as the top lid. Can you guys see that? I like it. I think it's really pretty. My eyebrows are twitching really badly. I was like trying to do like a little eyebrow raise and then they started twitching and it was just uncomfortable. And then for my waterline, I'm gonna take this ColourPop brown shimmering liner. I don't know the name of it. I think it's Overboard and I think it's also not available right now anyways, but I will attempt to link it down below. ColourPop has been out of stock of like everything though, so good luck. I'm gonna go ahead and dust this powder off. I have like a huge pimple right above my eyebrow. When I touch it, it hurts so bad. So I do want to go with highlighter, but before I do, I need to spray my face. You guys know the drill. The highlighter sticks better to a wet base and pops more, and I'm extra, so I'm going to spray my face and shut the fuck up. I'm going to go with my Dry Cosmetics Star Powders. I just don't know what shade to use because I feel like this shade might be a hair too dark. It's the shade Bridget. I'm going to test it out, and if it's too dark, we'll use the lighter shade I have here. I don't know. Where art thou? Highlighter brush. Oh, there you are. Taking the shade Bridget. Oh, that's not too dark. It's a little more pink than I want it to be, but it's not too dark, I don't think. Apply it to my nose, Cupid's bow, above the brow. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use that lighter shade anyways. This is the shade Grace by Dry Cosmetics. Just because I feel like Bridget was too pinky and this definitely has more of a gold undertone, so maybe they'll neutralize each other. I don't know. Well, we're glowing for sure, but I like that a lot better. I'm also gonna take Grace and apply that to my inner corner and above the brow. I like to use a smaller, more detailed brush to do this step. That way it really impacts that color there. Okay, now applying some mascara to my lower lash line. I forgot to do that, I think in last week's Flashback Friday or whenever I did one last time. And like I went places after that and I had no mascara on my lower lash line and I was like, I feel naked. Alright, so for my lips, I want to do a nude glossy lip. Are we surprised? No. I'm going to take my Dry Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Nude and just nude, and just line my lips. Whoop. Why am I the way that I am? I don't know. Thank you, Turbo. I don't know if y'all can hear Turbo. He's just snoring it up. Living his best life. Ooh, this shade's a little more pinky. This lip liner's like more pink tone than I was expecting. Excuse me. Stop rolling. My products are rolling all over my table and it's rude. I'm gonna take my ColourPop lipstick in the shade Butter and go over top of my entire lip area. Okay, I'm not loving the lip colors I chose. Let's hope the gloss saves it. I look like I have no lips. That's how light it is. Oh my god. I also have a tan right now. Like, I know I'm not tan, but I have a tan for me right now still, and this color usually works on my fair skin, but it's not working today. Okay, I'm gonna take my ColourPop Moonchild gloss. This does have a bit of a brown undertone, so let's hope it saves whatever the hell's going on my lips right now. In person, it looks a lot better than it does on camera. On camera, it looks like I have no lips, but I assure you, I do have lips. They are, in fact, there. Barely, but they're there. Do you believe me? I have lips, I promise. Eyebrows, I don't have. These are drawn on, but lips I do have. Alright, I'm gonna spray my face to make this last all day long. Alright guys, and that was this week's Flashback Friday video using the JACLYN Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. I really like this look. It's a very nice, soft look, you know, nothing too crazy. I'm loving it. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.